did I say about that Sacramento shooting over the weekend yesterday when we did the video? A, gun laws that were already on the books probably wouldn't have stopped any of this shit to begin with. And this was probably gang or hood shit anyways because it was at a club in the midnight hours. Never bet against the dawn. Wounded older brother, 27, of Sacramento shooting suspect, is also arrested after 250 bullets were sprayed into crowd, killing 6 following a fight. Literal beta fucking behavior, okay? You're probably fighting over some fucking, Club 5? Okay, and then you get back and, I'm gonna show all those people, I'm gonna just go ahead, I'm gonna be big man, I'm gonna drive by and fucking fire a machine gun. Which I'm sure, okay, Smiley Martin, as you can see, the guy right there, figures why this news story is already out of the fucking cycle right now. Anyways, I'm sure he presented all of the appropriate identification when he legally purchased in California. By the way, didn't cross state lines at all in order to purchase this firearm. He presented all of his appropriate licensing and his identification at the certified legal gun store to purchase the machine gun. Huh. So you're telling me that more gun laws and pushing for better funding would have stopped this from happening? A man's bruised ego and retaliation that happens afterwards, more funding in any way would have stopped this? Yeah, exactly. Wounded older brother of the Sacramento shooting suspect has now also been arrested in connection with a violent spree that killed 6 people and injured another 12? 12, I think. Smiley Martin. Is that his real name? That's, wow, ridiculous. 27 was taken into custody on Tuesday morning while still recovering in hospital. So what, was he just handcuffed to his bed and like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's not like he's gonna be running anywhere if he was shot. He had been since the incident. He is charged with the possession of a machine gun. Aha! Alright. He is the older brother of Dandrae. Yes. Martin, 26. As you can see, he's pictured right there. And a man who, you know what, hey, once again, and thank God to bail reform, because this is a good boy who didn't do nothing. Doesn't have an extensive criminal history. The warning signs were definitely not there that he was going to continue to commit more violent crime. Oh, whoops, I spoiled myself. He is exactly the type of person that should have been locked up and prevented from this ever happening. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, once again, more laws on the books, and then bail reform at the same time for violent criminals, because you can reform these people. That's great. That's great. Who was taken into custody yesterday. And yeah, you know that old saying, black don't crack? He looks a lot older than 26. Okay, that's not just me, right? I guess it goes both ways. Probably like him. He's going to be spending a lot of time in jail, so there you go. According to the Sacramento Bee, Smiley posted a Facebook Live video moments before the shooting where he posed with a sawed-off shotgun, equally as illegal, thanks to bootlegging laws, I think. It was fucking weird how that shit happened. Anyways, once again, that was more idiots and lawmakers making decisions based on movies. Whatever. Now, the video has now been removed. Obviously. Well, I'm sure the Sacramento Police Department probably have it in their possession. The pair are not thought to have been the only ones involved in the violence, but police are yet to arrest anyone else. Well, there you go. Police confirmed to the LA Times on Wednesday that the stolen gun was used in the shooting. Oh my God! Maybe he just borrowed it from his friend. He didn't shoot it. Okay, his friend's legal machine gun. I'm sure. I'm sure. And it had been converted to use an automatic weapon. What? A bump stock? Did he use a fucking spring? Is that how he converted it? Whatever. Which can fire like a machine gun. Probably a bump stock. Not gonna lie. But with a drum cartridge, like, what the fuck is going on? Daily Mail photos revealed how the destruction spanned 2 city blocks. That's putting in work. I gotta be fair. I gotta give fucking props for their due. With markers indicating more than 250 shots were fired. Wow. Police have estimated that at least 100 rounds were fired. Okay, so somewhere between 100 and 250. Close. On Sunday, shots rang out on a cross-section of 10th Street and K Street in Sacramento as bars and nightclubs let out. Witnesses reported a mass brawl involving multiple men. All right. They told police they saw men shooting from vehicles and fleeing on foot with guns in their hands. 6 innocent people were killed. Homeless woman Melinda Davis Not much lost. Joshua Hoy Lucchesi, Jotanya Alexander, Yamil Martinez Andrade, her cousin, Sergio Harris, and Devazia Turner. They're the people there. That all sucks and shit, obviously, but the fact that this happened in such close proximity to the state capital, so I find that just a little bit ironic. State so opposed to firearms, and it happens literal blocks away from the fuck. Anyways, but what exactly were they doing? Were they trying to specifically gun down one individual? Because that would make sense. So at 2:01, shots fired. Right there at the intersection, the main intersection. Shots broke out after a brawl on the 10th Street. Police received reports of 3 people shot. A couple minutes later, and then a little while after that, Sacramento Fire Department declares shooting a mass casualty event after 250 shots were fired. Daily Mail's really sticking to this 250 shots. A few minutes later after that, police and first responders render aid to victims at the scene. That's nice. So at 2:13, okay, so 12 minutes later, officials find 2 victims near 10th and J. A couple minutes after that, shooting victim on 10th and L. We don't know if any of these are connected, though. Just suspected. Police sees a handgun believed to be used in the massacre in the 1000 block of K Street. Oh, so this was a make-your-own Uzi. That would make more sense. That must be a still from the Facebook video. Looked like your typical club crowd. I don't really have much to say to that. Dandrae was taken... Sounds like if you say my name, if you have a fucking head injury, to Sacramento County Jail last night. He's due to make his first court appearance on Tuesday afternoon. I have no information on that, so I might update this if more information becomes available, but he's probably going away for a long time, let's be fair, guys. Smiley was injured in the shooting and remains in hospital under police supervision. He will be booked into jail once he has been treated. Yeah, obviously. Or if he escapes and then eventually, hey, come back, Smiley. We've got your name. He's also being held on an outstanding warrant. From the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, according to inmate records obtained by the Daily Mail. You don't say. In a statement on Tuesday morning, Sacramento police said Smiley Martin was quickly identified as a person of interest and remained under supervision of an officer at the hospital while his treatment continues. Nothing's based about this, on information developed during the investigation, Smiley Martin was taken into custody by Sacramento Police Department detectives April 5th, 2022. Once Smiley Martin, they just like to post his entire name, because just writing once Smiley's medical care has been completed, that would just look silly. And he is determined to be fit for incarceration. He will be. Police are still asking for photos and videos from the public since Sunday. Officers say they have received more than 170 pieces of evidence. That's probably all the casings that are out there. Don't need to see that. Yeah, some of Smiley's previous criminal record, possession of a firearm prohibited by a person, and possession of a machine gun. Yeah, he got big boy charges as well, so that would be why his brother was acting a fool as well. So, acting a fool, just shot, 16 or 18 people. That's one way to put it. His criminal record, hey, here we go, his criminal record also includes the shooter, this is. By the way, not Smiley anymore. Smiley's just the fucking... I don't know, the peace guy. His criminal record includes charges for domestic violence, aggravated assault, criminal damage, and marijuana violations. There you go. That's the type of people that run around and commit more atrocities. You know, the people who previously worked up to that grand explosion, okay? Not to say he hadn't really partaken in anything as serious prior to that. There's just no links to that. He was just dumb enough to get caught this time around, or considering his past, even if he didn't have the quote-unquote machine gun, he was still beating people up with non-lethal means as well. Well, fists can be lethal weapons as well, and depending on how tall he is. He looks like a pretty stocky fuck. He'll probably do fine in the pen, obviously, but he's a little short shit. Yeah, might be a little bit of a trip and club fed, but till we know more, this is all we got. Violent people being left out on the streets are once again just going to continue to commit violent crimes. The more you know. But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.